Hello BookTube! Okay, so today I'm going to do another collection video because my Vonnegut collection video was super popular and I figured why not cater to the masses. So I'll put that one up there if you want to go watch it. That one is much more extensive than this. I have not read nearly as many Murakami books as I have Vonnegut, but I am hoping to read more, and I'm hoping this video will make me want to read more and will make you guys want to read more of him too. Okay, so first I have The Strange Library. This is, I guess it's like mixed media. So it opens in this really cool way. Wait, I want to show you if I can figure it out. Okay, so this is The Strange Library. So it has this really cool way of opening. You like pull this and then there's like a little smiling face here, and then this goes up and there's like an eye, and the text is huge, as you can see, and there's like images and stuff, which I don't think match up. Oh yeah, they do match up with the writing, but often they're much more like abstract and interesting images. So it's really cool just for the art, which I just adored. But it's this really strange story about this, I think, boy who starts going to this library and he gets trapped there by someone, and there's weird animals and things just become bizarre and strange, which is one of Murakami's trademarks. But when I read it, I'd never even heard of Murakami, so I was like shocked by this. So I'm going to read the blurb because it's really short. A lonely boy, a mysterious girl, and a tormented sheep man plot their escape from the nightmarish library of internationally acclaimed, best-selling Haruki Murakami's wild imagination. Which, if that doesn't make you want to read it, I don't know what will, but it's really bizarre and interesting, and that's what I love about him. I love that all of his books like start in this very like normal place and then they just slowly dwindle into madness, and I feel like that's a really interesting psychological reflection of what it's like to be a human in a lot of ways. So I really love it, and I love him in general. Okay, and then next I have, wait, no, I didn't read this next. Spoilers. Next, I have 1Q84 by Haruki Murakami. This is, so it's actually one novel, but it is so big that my edition is 3 separate, like, books, but it's all a continuous novel. And it's, here, I'll just show you my editions because I think they're really cool looking, but it follows these two, and they all kind of look like that. It follows 2 characters. There's Tango and Aomame, and also, I don't know if I mentioned, but Murakami is Japanese, and so all of his works have been translated, pretty much all of them, I think, have been translated into like many languages. So these are all works in translation if you're looking for more of those. So yes, this one is, these are not in order. Okay. And it makes this cool like moon shape because there's this recurring symbol of moons, and there's 2 moons in this like alternate world, and so it all, I'm trying to think of how to describe it because it's so bizarre and weird and beautiful, but it opens with 2 characters, and it's a switched perspective novel between Tango and Aomame, and Tango is a pretty like normal dude. He's like working, he's just living alone, doing his thing, and Aomame murders rapists. That's her thing. So she is this like badass, beautiful woman, and like honestly, like I could read like 30 novels of this size just about Aomame, but and they end up meeting, and so it's you following them and their story, and then this weird cult that becomes a part of it with these little people, and like little as in like tiny, but anyway, I can't explain it. I just can't. It's impossible, but it's very good, and just go into it knowing nothing like I did and you'll love it. So Anyway, my mom loved it too, so it's not just me. I know that some people love it. But I did talk to one of my other family members, and she was not a fan of it. She, like, couldn't finish it. So it's really, it just depends on what you like to read. But if you like bizarre, if you like a little bit of sci-fi and magical realism, then I think this is for you. Okay, and then I read The Wind-Up Bird Chronicle. I want to get a new edition of this because I think it's kind of boring looking, but this is essentially you've got Toru Okada, who is searching for his wife's missing cat, and then he encounters all these strange people who lead him down this, like, mystery rabbit hole kind of thing. So it very much follows Murakami's, like, usual route of, like, a normal situation, something happens, and then it all kind of follows from there in this really bizarre way. But it's good. This isn't my favorite of his, I will say, but I did like it a lot. Okay, and then I have Kafka on the Shore, which I don't have a copy of because I listened to it on audiobook, but I'm gonna buy one. So this one follows a boy who named, well, we don't actually find out his name ever, I don't think, but he calls himself Kafka, and he runs away from his dad, who's, like, very, very wealthy, I think, and then, so it follows Kafka and also these two men, and they have this very strange, they're both kind of all very different, and then Kafka starts living in this library, and it's just, oh, I love the library part of it too, and you can tell how much Murakami loves books, and also loves music, which I'll talk about soon, but it's just incredible, and so I liked that one a lot too. I think I liked that better than the Wind-Up Bird Chronicle, but less than 1Q84, so yes. Let me get my TBR of Murakami books. Okay, so now I'm gonna do my, the two books I have of Murakami's that I haven't read yet, but that I'm very excited for. So first I have Haruki Murakami, Absolutely on Music, Conversations with Seiji Ozawa. I'm probably not saying that right, so I apologize, but so it's essentially just him, Murakami, interviewing Seiji, who is a conductor, or the former conductor of the Boston Symphony Orchestra. And they just talk about music, and that's, like, the whole book. So it's nonfiction, and I'm very excited about it. Mostly because Murakami, like, infuses all of his novels with a lot of music, so when you are reading, he'll tell you, like, if they're in a car, he'll tell you what song's playing on the radio, and, like, I am the kind of person who will, like, look up that song and listen to it while I'm reading, and it just, like, enhances the experience of it, and you really feel like you're there. And he always knows the perfect song for the moment, too, whether it's classical or, like, rock or whatever, but he likes a lot of different genres, too, which is really cool. So I just love that part of him as well. But, yeah, so that's Absolutely on Music. And then I have another one of his novels that I have to read for my contemporary literature class. This is Norwegian Wood. This is probably his most famous book. I've heard mixed reviews of it, but it's Murakami, so I think I'm going to enjoy it. It's about Toru, a serious young college student in Tokyo, who's devoted to Naoko, a beautiful and introspective young woman, but their mutual passion is marked by the tragic death of their best friend years before. And then anyway, I assume that it'll start like that, and then it'll spiral into madness, which I'm super excited for. So yeah, that's my... wait, I want to show you all of them. This is my Murakami collection. I'm excited to read more of him in the future. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a good weekend.